What is up, accurate traders? This is Munya and welcome back again to my trading channel. In this video, we are going to look at the 99.99% accurate trading strategy that managed to get me all these trades in profit. And I'm going to explain to you guys what I was doing in order to place this trade. And we're going to look at each and every trade that I was taking, and we're going to interpret each and every decision that I made using this strategy. It's a very simple strategy. You guys must have been trying it out, but today we're going to dissect and dive deeper into how exactly it can be used in higher time frames like the 4-hour time frame and the daily time frame. So that part has not yet been covered right here on this YouTube channel, so watch up until the end of this video so that you can fully understand the strategy. So the first thing that we're going to do is of course to set up the strategy, but right now you can see we managed to catch this beautiful V25 buy trade, and some of you might actually be wondering what made us jump into this buy trade. Okay, it looks so odd if you're looking at it right now in the 1-hour time frame. It doesn't look like it was promising a buy trade. It was probably looking like a sell region, but I'm going to show you guys why the strategy told us to buy and why we actually bought into this market. So the first thing that I want us to do is to head over to our indicator section and start installing the strategy. Okay, so right here, if you go to your indicator section and click on main window, you're going to install the first indicator, which is going to be our moving average. Now this moving average will have the following properties. We're going to have a period of 40, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to close, and there are no levels on this indicator. And then on visualization, please make sure that you allow all time frames on all the indicators that we are going to be installing, so that each and every time you switch a time frame, you do not lose your strategy. Okay, so once you have set that, let's go to our style. I'm going to choose the green color for this indicator, and we're going to click on done. And now, as you can see, we now have the green moving average running across our charts, which is our first indicator. So now we're also going to be moving on to the next indicator that we're going to need in order for us to get these trades in place. Okay, so going back to my indicator section, I'm going to click on main window, and we're going to click on moving average once again, but this time we are going to change our period. The period is going to change to 50, and nothing else is going to change on this indicator except of course the color. I'm going to change this color to a red one, so these will be the final properties for our second indicator. And then you click done, and as you can see, we now have that red moving average again running across our charts alongside the green moving average, which was our first indicator. Please try and follow the same colors that I'm using, because I'm going to be referring to these colors when I'm explaining this video. You can later on customize the colors to the colors of your choice once you understand the strategy. Okay, so we're done with setting up our main window. We now need to move on to our indicator window 1, that is going to help us with our confirmations on each and every entry that we might want to take. So going back again to my indicator section, clicking on main window, this time around we're going to go under oscillators, and we're going to click on stochastic oscillator. So this stochastic oscillator is going to have the following properties that you see on my screen. You're just going to copy everything that you see on the screen. That is, the percentage gap period is going to be 1, the percentage dip period is going to be 1, the slowing is 1, price field is low over high, the method is simple. And now on levels, this is very important. You need these two levels in order for you to be able to use the strategy. You're going to need a level 20. Now this level 20 is going to come from 0 to 20, and it's going to represent our buy zone. And we're going to need level 80, and level 80 starts from level 80 going to 100, and is going to create our sell zone. Okay, and the styling for that one is a black color. That is if you have a white background on your charts like me. Okay, once you're done, you simply click on done. And one of the things that is very important is the styling for the stochastic oscillator. We want to make sure that our main and our signal have got the same color as our background color. And like what I said, we've got white under our background, so I'm going to click and choose white for our main, and our signal is our style. Okay, so once I'm done, you will see that on my chart I only have the two levels that we installed. From 0 to 20 we've got our buy zone, and from 80 to 100 we've got our sell zone, and nothing else inside. And that's exactly how we want it to be like. So last but not least, we need to continue with setting up the indicator, and then we'll dive into how to use the indicator to find entries. So going back to my indicator section, now I'm going to click on indicator window 1, and I'm going to click on moving average this time around. And we need to change our properties. It is going to have a period of 10, the shift to remain as 0, the method is exponential, apply to close, and there are no levels on this indicator. And once again, on visualization, allow it to be on all time frames. And then on your style, I'm going to change this color to a black color, and these will be the final properties for our indicator. And then I'll simply click on done, and as you can see, we now have the complete strategy. Now I'm going to dive in straight into how we can use this strategy, and I'm going to actually use the first example that we have on our screen as an explanation of using this strategy. Okay, so on this trade I actually started off in my 4-hour time frame. This is more like a swing trade. So like I was saying, this strategy we had not yet used it on a very high time frame, and now we're about to start. So how are you going to trade with this if you want to swing trade? How are you going to trade with this strategy if you want to swing trade? You're going to go to your 4-hour time frame, right? And you're going to look for the position of this black line. So once you see this black line that it has reached our buy zone, let me mark that region. Once you see that the black line has reached our buy zone like that in your 4-hour time frame, you also need to check the position of your candlesticks in relation to your indicators on your main chart. Okay, so you want to see a price change. You want to see something to do with a price change, and we said for you to be able to see that you are jumping into a buy trend, you have to see candlesticks crossing to be above the green line. And as you can see, this candlestick is bullish, and it went on to cross and close to be above that green line. So now we have two conditions that have been met. We have our black line down here in our buy zone, signifying that there has been sellers in the market, but now they have been exhausted, right? We've been selling from this point, and sellers were pushing and driving the market all the way down. But because of our stochastic oscillator, we now know that the momentum is about to change. Okay, so having this black line in our buy zone, which is level 20, signifies that the momentum is about to change, and we might actually experience a reversal, because this indicator is showing us that the buyers are now trying to start to kick in, and the sellers are now getting fewer and fewer in the market. Just like any other thing, there's always that rhythm or that cycle that it is always following, just like breathing in and breathing out. That's the same thing that the market does. So the stochastic oscillator helps us to identify that. And then we said on our main chart, we want to see a break of market structure, or we want to see a change in the direction of the market, and you can only see that by having to see candlesticks crossing to be above our green line like that, and crossing to be above signifies that we are now in an uptrend. As you can see, when we were selling, all the candlesticks were below the green line if you are in a downtrend, but now that we are buying, they went all the way up. But that is not the final condition. The final condition is the golden cross, and I'm sure most of you guys have heard about it, but let's dive deeper into it. So I went on to my 1-hour time frame, and I looked for the golden cross. And remember, the golden cross is when the green line and the red line cross each other. And what does that mean? So it happened right here. You can see that the green line crossed to be above the red line, and that basically means that we are now confirmed that buy momentum. Why? Because this red line that you see here is our EMA 50. If you saw the first parts of the video where we're discussing and installing it, and it represents a very major trend in our chart. So when we see this green line, which is a minor price average, crossing to be above our major trend line, we know that for sure that buy momentum is very strong. And as you can see, the strategy proved to be right. We went on to a buy trade and we went all the way up from that point. It was almost a zero drawdown trade, never went into negative, kept on pushing up and up and up, and that is because of the strategy. Okay, so that's how we enter into a buy trade using this strategy. Let's take a look at a sell trade. We actually had a funny thing because right now we're looking at V25, right? V25 index, and if you go to V25 1S, we're actually seeing a sell trade. So we actually managed to get a sell trade from our V25 1S, but we were in a buy trade on our V25. I'm not saying anything. If you guys want to research if there is a relationship within those, or if there is a bias or anything, make sure you study it and tell me guys in the comment section. So how did we enter into this sell trade? The sell trade actually was taken from the 15-minute time frame. So we had a nice opportunity in the 15-minute time frame, still use the same conditions. The first thing that we noticed in our 15-minute time frame was a black line reaching our sell zone like that, which signifies that we are most likely going to enter into a sell trade as we no longer have as many buyers that we had in the market. So after that, we were looking for price to give us an indication that we might actually go down, and we actually realized that price was crossing to be below our green line right there. And we said whenever you see price crossing to be below the green line, there is a possible sell scenario. Okay, there is a possible sell momentum. And if you go to a 5-minute time frame, you can actually see that we had experience golden cross right over there. The green line crossed to be below the red line, and that qualified us to enter into a sell trade. And we just in it, we actually sold the whole day using this strategy. And again, this was another almost a zero drawdown trade because the maximum loss or the maximum retracement was up to here. Usually we have our stop loss right above the previous high, so that we can give the market a chance to move and a chance to breathe in and out. Remember, there is always that cycle that the market follows. Okay, so it's alive, so you should expect it to move up and down. Anything can happen. Buyers can be more at some point or fewer at another point, so you need to always have that in mind. I think I'll do a video on risk management and the psychology of the market right here on this channel. If you want to see that, please make sure you comment it right in the comment section. So that's how we ended into that sell trade, and we've been selling the whole day, and we are deep in profit just using this simple strategy. And for those of you that are wondering, if you actually go to the 4-hour time frame, you actually see that the same thing happened. We could have actually ended a little bit late right here, but we actually managed to grab the market so much at that top, and you can see it was almost sort of like a reversal. Okay, so we were coming from this retracement. Initially the market had pushed all the way down, and right now we are now in this movement. So we're now continuing with the main sell trend, and we managed to pick that up in the 15-minute time frame using this strategy. Now we did analysis on so many indices, and I'm just going to be showing you some of the trades that we took. We also have, I think, 350, and it reversed massively on us, but that was another good trade. Let me show it to you in the 1-hour time frame. So in the 1-hour time frame, you can see that we sold at that point, and the market pushed all the way down and did a massive reversal right there. That was another good trade that we got from the strategy. We actually picked it out from the 15-minute time frame, as you can see right there, with conditions met in our 15-minute time frame, and it was worth it, although it did reverse a little for us. But remember, it will be on a previous high that we have experienced. Okay, so we also looked at V10 1S. Okay, we saw the V10 1S. As you can see, we continued with the sell trend that it gave us. Actually, from the 4-hour time frame, we got all our conditions met, and we could not see a reason why we could not enter this trade. So you can see that we have this black line in our sell zone. We have candlesticks crossing to be below, candlesticks crossing to be below our green line like that, and we also had the golden cross all in one time frame. And that's why we actually entered this trade, because we had all the conditions met for this trade. I'm going to be posting more and more trades in our free Telegram channel. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Feel free to join it, and you'll be able to access strategies, indicators, and you'll also be able to see my personal trading results if you're interested. And as you guys know, on each and every video I do give away a free spot in our VIP signals group, and today's winner, I'm going to put their comment right here on the screen. Congratulations, you've won yourself a free spot in our VIP signals group. And if you want to be the next winner, all you have to do is to make sure that you subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment down below. I'll be picking the winners for the next video from this comment section. So comment something interesting and unique, and you'll stand a chance to be added to our VIP signals group, where you'll be able to trade with me and get these beautiful opportunities like this. And if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe. Until next time.